Bluetooth mode.
If you fall in love, Kelly satin. You go to breakfast, I'm not happy. Can you see drip full, I'm not catchy. I'm not faking this, no fugazi. You see these feelings, I'm not catching. I'm on quest and feet, I just want it. Happiness, if I broke, I'm a business. I'm a shadow, you go right. All I care for the night. Happiness, if I broke, I'm a business. I'm a shadow, you go right. All I care for the night. That's how I assess you. You give me some money, but you jealous me. If you want to take I'm serious.
Bluetooth mode.
Why did I do like me? When I feel like Musala coming off the right. And when I got to you.
Guys, if you are just joining, kindly share the live. We start by 11:20. 11:20. We do the showdown by 11:20.
Bluetooth mode.
Oh, G baby, I got you in the building. So let's share the live. Yes. I was trying to. good network like this. Yeah, I won't restart. Okay, I have good network. We are just joining you, welcoming. We are starting by 11:20.
If you want to take I'm serious, I do touch speed. No fit to resonate, I'm on a different frequency. I don't think it's necessary. I be done with somebody that could do like me. When I feel like Musala coming off the right wing, I cut to your defender, you don't need to tell me. I'm a horse, finesse. You know, send me a must snap. I will carry go. If we ain't got money past you, if you're not careful.
Thank you.
You know, send me a must snap.
Please screen record the live. I didn't get this complete sentence. You said I should screen record it. It will be automatically saved on my account for 90 days.
If I broke now my business, I'ma tell you right so. All I get money nice. Happiness. If I broke now my business, I'ma tell you right so. All I get money nice.
Once I will have to download and upload on my YouTube page. So I've uploaded some on my YouTube page. If you hit from my page, you will see from my page you will see Instagram icon logo. If you hit on it, YouTube page will show. My YouTube channel is clean_math series.
And you see my lifestyle, I got G's in the tub. See many people there outside where they feed man's oboe. Oh no, I mean I stand the defender like Joseph Yobo. My girl say she want Netflix and chill, so I chatty get me my money. If you fall in love, barely starting. You go to breakfast, I'm not capping. Can you see drip pull, I'm not catching. I'm not faking this, no fugazi. You see these feelings, I'm not catching. I'm on quest and feed, I just want it. Happiness. If I roll on my business, I'm not sure you will like to. All I get money nice, so happiness. If I broke now my business, I'm sure you will like to. All I get money nice. FINESSC, be the reason why your lover only jealous me. If you want to take I'm serious, I do touch speed. No fit to resonate, I'm on a different frequency. I don't think it's necessary.
Guys, they are just joining you. Welcome. We are starting in a moment. Can you share the live? Let's share the live. And kindly follow my amiable moderator by the name Chi Baby. Can we start now, guys? If you are in the building, start us. Wait. Happy Ramadan. We greet those people who are fasting. Lord, we answer our prayer. Oh yeah, Boda Saka. Boda Saka. This is your name. Okay, let's begin. Let's do the do. Let's start. Hello, let's do the do. Let's start the do. On our group page, somebody dropped this question, and we are to use integration by parts. If you are not, that name is like I wanted to pronounce Brother Shaggy. I thought my mind before was Brother Shaggy. Before I now say I wanted to pronounce Brother Shaggy. I thought so. If you have not joined the Ramadan Kareem, we greet all our Muslim brother, sister. God will strengthen you. As you have started in peace, you end in peace. So, come. We got you in the building. I got you. Okay, so if you are not on the group yet, just hit on my profile, my bio. The link is there. Join the group, drop your question, and let's go. And let's go. I got you in the building. Are we ready? Let's do the showdown. Let's start the showdown. If you remember, when I did the integration, when I did integration, we said that whenever we have when we want to differentiate, let's say we want to differentiate if y equals to uv, you know, we have, this is a product rule. If you want to differentiate this is where you say you keep u, you differentiate v with respect to x, then you now keep v, you differentiate u with respect to x. So this is a product rule when it comes to differentiation. Now what about products when it comes to integration? So when you are now looking at products when it comes to integration, there you'll be talking about integration by parts. So under integration, we don't call it product rule, it is being called integration by parts. So now when you now have two functions multiply each other, so what does this formula says? So if you are having two functions v dv, u dv rather, u dv, of which the v is a function of s, u is a function of s, we are saying that is equals to uv minus integral v du. So this is just the formula. This is what you need to know. This is what you need to memorize. That when you are talking of integration by parts, then it means you are having two functions multiply each other. So if two functions is multiplying each other and you want to solve it, so you need to do this is first one, this is second one. U multiplied by v minus integral of v du. So now let's go. And now when you want to use integration by parts, the question is, how do you choose between these functions? How do you choose which one you are to represent as u and which one you are to represent as the v? So now if you don't choose right, sometimes you may make it difficult for yourself. Now when you see a trigonometry function multiply, when I say trigonometry, I'm referring to sine, cosine, tan, cot, and all of those stuff. Now when you are now seeing a trigonometric function multiply just ordinary variable of x, then in that case you are going to use u as the variables, which is a function of x, and then the hard part as the u. So now this is the question that somebody sent to our WhatsApp group. Like I said, if you want to join the WhatsApp group, the link is on my bio. So let's say this is the question now. I'm starting off with number 4. This is the question that the person sent to the group, 2s dx. Now like I said, that whenever you have two functions and one of the function is trig identity, this is trig identity and this is just variable s alone. So then all you need to do, this is your u, this is your dv. So we are looking at this. So I'm going to represent s as u and I'm going to represent cos 2s ds as dv. So let's go. So what you do is that you said u equals to x. Don't forget, we are looking at how do you find your du. You only find your du from differentiating x. You know you need du. So you only find your du when you differentiate x. So when you differentiate du with respect to x, dx will be equal to, when you differentiate just x, that will give you 1. So if this is over 1, you cross multiply, du is equal to dx. So you have to take note of this. Du is equal to ds. You get it now, which means whenever I see du, I can either replace it with ds, or whenever I see ds, I replace it with du. So we are done with that. So we are left with dv. So our dv, we are representing it as cos 2x dx. This is our ds. You need v, and here you are seeing dv. All you need to do to find v is to integrate both sides. So once you integrate both sides, it becomes integrate both sides. This is what the result will give you. Whenever you integrate something like this, the answer will always be this. So the answer will be v. If you integrate dx, the answer is going to be x. So are you getting it now? So if you integrate the v, the answer is v, of which we have gotten our v that we are looking for. Then this result will now give you, when you differentiate cos, when you integrate cos, it's going to give you sine 2x. And because the angle is not just a variable alone, it's not just x, you have to take it and differentiate it. You bring the angle out. So the angle is 2x now that we are having. So when you differentiate 2x, the answer is x. Its answer is 2 rather. So now, because you are doing the integration, you use your result to divide it. Had it been to be differentiation, you use your result to multiply. But because it's a integration, you use your result to divide. Our result will be divided by 2. So when you integrate cos 2x, the result will give you sine 2x over 2. Then plug in our values. We can now plug in our values here. V, we already know v, we already know u, we can put them. We already know du. This is our du. Our own is to just substitute. So now let's substitute. So from here now we are looking at the formula. This is what we have from here. Let's look at the formula. So our u is x. So that is x. Our v is sine 2x over 2. Sine 2x over 2. Then this is negative minus integral. Integral of, we have v. What is our v? Our v is sine 2x over 2. Sine 2x over 2. Then what else do we have? Du. Now, because the function here is a function of x, we can't replace it with du. You can't integrate with respect to du while the function is a function of x. So you have to find the derivative that is of the same order. Now that is why we differentiate we find out du. So instead of writing du, I'm going to replace it with ds. There are cases whereby your du will be maybe 2 ds or an expression, and with your ds you carry everything to replace du. So du now, instead of writing du, I'm going to write ds. So I can integrate this because they are of the same order. Somebody got it something? Are you getting something? So now so we can now say x sine 2x over 2. Then because this is a constant, this is 1 over, I can take it out, 1 over 2 integral of sine 2x dx. Now I need to now differentiate this. So if I'm differentiating that, is equal to s sine 2x over 2, then minus 1 over 2. When you integrate sine, it's going to give you negative cos. When you integrate sine, it's going to give you negative cos. So which means I'll be having negative cos 2x. And because the angle is not just one variable, it's 2x, though I'm going to differentiate it, which is what I've done here, which is 2. And because you are doing integration, you are going to use it to divide it, not to multiply. Then you close the bracket. Then you write your constant of integration. So which is your plus c. So this is our answer. Let's just bring out the answer. Let's write out the answer. So the answer will now be, let me clean here. Let's take this off. So the answer will now be, from here, equals to x sine 2x over 2, then minus times minus, that is plus. This is that is cos 2x divided by 1 over 2 multiplied by 1 over 2, that is 2 times 2, that is 4, plus your constant of integration plus c. So this is the answer. If you integrate s cos 2s ds, it's going to give you s sin 2s over 2 plus cos 2s over 2 plus over 4 plus c. Is that clear? Is that clear? Guys, let's share the life. Let's power tap. Is that clear? Repeat or continue? Easy, easy, I see you in the building. Nicholas, I see you in the building. My moderator, she baby, is in the building. We are all 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 in the building. Okay. Somebody said repeat. Somebody said we said repeat. No one says repeat. I'm going to repeat for the last time. Okay, let's take it again. Let's take it again. Let's take it again. Okay, let me put this question down. Let me put this question down so that let me write it somewhere so that I can clear this place. You have integral of ln x divided by s squared ds. We also have ln x, integral of ln x. Then we also have okay, I've done one. We have integral of s cos x ds. So let me clear everywhere here. Let's clear this place so that we can do it again. Let's solve this one more time. Let's solve. So now I'm going to take it again. I'm going to take it again. So we are to integrate s cos 2s dx. So we are to integrate this. I told you the formula. This is now, like I said under differentiation, when you are multiplying two functions. So what do I mean by function? Function is when you have an expression. Let's say you have y equals to like this now, x. We are also having no, let me say we are having a function of x, which is s, another function of s which is g, which is function of s is equals to cos 2x. So you know when you are finding the two now, you have function of x, f of x, and g of x. So this is what you are referring as a two function. You have two which are function of x multiplying each other. Now that they are multiplying each other, so you have to apply what we call integration by part. Integration by part in the sense that we are under integration. So had it been we are under differentiation, it's going to be product rule. So we are going to use product rule. Now let's see. So now I told you that integration by part, if you have two function u dv, if you have two function which is u dv, I said the final result when two functions are multiplying each other is that u dv, you have u multiplied by v, negative integral of v multiplied by du. So this is what the result will give you. That is all you first need to memorize. As long as you know this one, then you now need to choose which one is going to be your u and which one is going to be your v. So now I told you that you should always try to make the simplest one as your u. You make the hardest one as your dv. The simplest one as your u and the hardest one as your dv. Now let's go. Now between this and this, if I say u equals to x, if you differentiate this, that is du over ds equals to 1. The main purpose of differentiating u, is to replace the u, because if you don't replace this u, you can't integrate v, as v is a function of x. So that is why they must be of the same order. And you get the u from differentiating u. So which means if you make the u the subject of formula, you have the x. So which means wherever I see the u, I replace it with the s. That is first thing. Now the second one, we have replaced u, so remain the v. So the v is now our cos 2x dx. So this is what you have now. So for you to get v, you integrate both sides. For you to get v, you integrate both sides. Now once you integrate this, it's going to give you v. So once you integrate the v, it's going to give you v. If you integrate the x, it's going to give you x. If you integrate the y, it's going to give you y. So now you now say equals to, when you differentiate cos, it's going to give you sine 2s. And I said that because this angle here is not just, we are not having it as x, we will have left it at this, we will have stopped at this. But because the angle is more than just one variable, then you need to differentiate it. So when you differentiate it, which is 2x, when you differentiate this, it's going to give you 2. So now I now said this 2, the result, you use it to divide it because you are doing integration. Because you are doing integration, as it been to be the differentiation, you use the final result to multiply it. So and that this will now give you divided by 2. Now you have gotten your u, you have gotten your v, and you have gotten your du. Then you can substitute. So those are the three things you are looking for. You are looking for u, you are looking for v, you are also looking for the du. So and I've gotten all of them. This is our v, this is our u, and this is our du. So these are the three variables, the three unknown here that I want to find the result. So from here now, it means that equals to, what is our u? Our u is x multiplied by v. Our v is sine 2x over 2. So sine 2x over 2. Then this is negative minus, this is integral v is sine 2x over 2. So we have sine 2x over 2. Then what is our du? Our du is equal to ds. You replace it as ds. I hope you are getting it. No, if that is the case now, let's just, because this is a constant, so let's just make it simpler. Let's simplify rather. Let's simplify 2x over 2. Then I can take 1 over 2. This is 1 over 2. I can take it outside. Then I have integral of sine 2x dx. Now you integrate again. So we will now have x sine 2x, this, I'm just repeating this side, over 2 minus 1 over 2 into, when you integrate sine, it's going to give you minus cos 2s. And because this angle is greater than just one variable, we are going to differentiate it, and the result is 2. So you are going to use the result to divide it because it is integration. If it were to be differentiation, you use the result to multiply it. So plus the constant of constant of integration, which is c. Now that is the answer. It's just to arrange now. So therefore we have s sine 2x over 2 minus times minus, that is plus 1 over 2 times 2, that is 2 times 2, that is over 4. Then cos 2x plus c, that is minus 1 times minus cos 2x plus cos 2x. 2 times 2, numerator multiplied by numerator, denominator multiplied by denominator. So this is our final answer. Is that clear? I got you, Ayomi, in the building. Is that clear? Is that clear? I hope it's clear. We are not going to resolve this. Let's solve another one. Then we can get it from there. So let's solve another one. Let's solve another one. So let's find this one. This one is just a replica of the one we've done. So we should find x. You get what I'm saying now? Find x cos x. Yes. No, it's the same thing with the one I just solved now. Just that well, this now is just ordinary x, not 2x. So now you get what I'm saying. So you say let here we are saying let u rather. Let u. Don't forget our formula that we have u dv equals to uv minus integral v du. So we need du, we need v, and we need u. So those are the three things we need. So now our u equals to x from here. So which means du ds. Why are you finding this? It's because you need du. So it's equal to 1. So if you make du the subject of formula, du is equals to ds by cross multiplying. So du is equals to ds. So you leave this one aside. Then you need your dv. You are taking u. So your dv is equals to everything that remains, cos s ds. So cos s dx. Are you seeing something? So you integrate both sides because we need v. When you differentiate the v, the answer will give you v, which is equal to, when you differentiate cos, it's going to give you sine s. So you leave it at that. You see that I didn't divide by 2 because when you differentiate x, it's going to give you 1. When you differentiate s, it's going to give you 1. So now let's now input our value. That will be equal to u is x, then v is sine s, then minus integral of v is sine s, v is sine s, du is the same thing as ds. We cannot use the du here because our function here is a function of x. If you use du, you can't integrate. So now we can now say x sine x minus, when you integrate sine, it's going to give you negative cos x, and because negative cos x plus c, and because this angle is just 1, if you differentiate 1 is 1 divided by that term, it's still going to give you. So our final answer will be s sine x minus sine minus plus cos s plus c. So this is the final answer. So if you have this, if you differentiate, if you integrate this is what you have. Is that clear? Repeat or continue. Repeat or continue. Let's go. Oh, I got you. Sadiki in the building. God bless you. I really appreciate. God bless you. God bless you. We have 2 people that say repeat. I will repeat for the last time. I will repeat this for the last time. So we are using integration by parts. We are using integration by parts here. So, and the formula says that u dv is equal to uv, then you swap this again. You swap this minus integral of v du. Are you getting it? So uv minus, you swap this. Once you swap it, integral of v du. That is the formula. Now let's now choose from here. We are saying that the simplest one, always give the simplest one, assign the simplest one to u, the hardest one to dv. Now if I should do this now, I can now say let u equals to x. Differentiate this. Why we are differentiating this is because you need du. So du dx, this will give you 1. When you differentiate just a variable, the answer will give you 1. Then you make du the subject of formula, and that gives you d. So that is how we arrive at that. Now we need to now replace that with dv. What is dv? Dv is the remaining expression, so which is equals to cos s dx. Now because you need dv, you need to integrate this. You need to integrate that. So once you integrate this will give you v, then equals to, when you integrate cos, is going to give you sine x, and because the angle is just the variable is just s, when you differentiate this is going to give you 1. So sine x divided by 1, you get that value. But the other one we solve, that one has 2x. That is why we differentiate 2x, which gave 2. We now use the result to divide it. So, but in this case, it's just a variable which will give you 1. So now, since we know v, we know du, we know u, we can just replace here from the formula here. So from our question, that will be equal to, now we have u is x, which is x, multiplied by v is sine x, so we have sine x, then minus, because of this negative, the integral of v is sine x, so sine x, then du. Instead, I said you can't integrate this sine with respect to du because sine is not a function of u. So that is why we initially find what du could be in terms of s. So that is why we are substituting, instead of the u, we are replacing it with the x. So this is what you have now. So that is our second integration. Then minus, when you differentiate sine, it's going to give you minus cos x, and because we are just having ordinary x, which will give us 1, so you don't need to bother yourself, just leave it like that. Then close the bracket plus integration constant. So you can now say equals to x sine x minus times minus plus cos s plus c. So this is the result. I hope you got the flow. 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 So let's solve another one. Maybe by the time we solve 2 more, you got what we are saying. You got what we are saying here, man. If you are just joining, you're welcoming. Appreciate your presence. Let's share the life. Oh, Riyomi, I see you in the building. Let's share the life. So now let's see this. Now, if you want to integrate integral of ln x divided by s squared dx, you got the flow. So we are going to apply integration by parts. Are we ready? Are we ready to move the move? Are we ready? Should we continue? Let's go. We move. And your mind, G baby in the building. My capable moderator, God bless you. Oh, P.O.P. Pia, I see you. Let's move. Oh no, is integral of ln s. I hope it's clear now. Integral of ln x. So just grow. I hope you can see that. Just grow. I hope you can see that. So let's move. Now we need to also write our formula that says that when you have two functions, u dv is uv minus integral of v du. I hope you understand this one by now. You understand that formula by now. So now let's look at our u and our v. So our u is going to be ln. You know this, before I do that, let me split this. You know this can also be ln x. This is first, then and also 1 over s squared dx. I hope you know that everything that the s over s squared, you can split it this way. I hope you know this. I hope you know this. I hope you know this, that the x over s squared dx can also be the s into 1 over s squared dx. Now let's continue. So if our u, let our u equals to the x. So now if u is the s, the u dx will be equals to what? 1 over x. I hope you know that if you differentiate li, it's going to give you 1 over s. If you integrate 1 over s, it's going to give you li. So that is just the logic behind it. You know, integration and differentiation, they are hand in hand. They are friends. They are moving close to each other. So now let's make du the subject of formula. First thing first, if you cross multiply, you will be having s du is equals to ds. But because we only need du, so du is equals to ds over s. So in this case, whenever you see du now here, you replace it with ds over x. I hope you are getting it. So you replace it with ds over x. Now let's go. Our dv rather, will now be 1 over s squared dx. I hope you know. I can say dv is equal to s minus 2 dv dx. I believe you are seeing this way. It will be easier for us to integrate. So now let's integrate both sides for us to get our, we need to integrate both sides for us to get our, is that clear now? Let me use another marker. We need to integrate both sides in order to get v. So we integrate both sides in order to get v. So when you integrate dv, the result will give you v equals to, when you integrate this, what will it give you? That will be s minus 2 plus 1 over minus 2 plus 1. So v will now be s raised to power, this will be minus s raised to power minus 1. So this is what the result will give you, minus x raised to power minus 1 when you integrate s raised to power minus 2. Now since we know this now can also be changed to minus 1 over x. This and this is the same. So since we know our v, we know our du, we know our u, we can put them back into the formula. So let's put them back to the formula. You can now say equals to, what is our u? Our u is ln x multiplied by, what is our v? Our v is what? Minus 1 over x. So our v is multiplied by minus 1 over x. Then minus integral of our v. V is minus 1 over x. Minus 1 over x. What is our d? What is our du? You see du here. What is our du? If s cancel s and ds stand alone, when you integrate ds, the answer is going to give you dx. So now we have this here. Then what is our du? See du here. Du, it will now be dx over x. I hope you are seeing something. So we can now say is equals to ln, when you multiply this, minus times ln s, we have minus ln x over x. Then minus times minus, that will give you plus. So when you, let's put these two together. This means that integral of 1 over s squared. I hope you know. So this will be x, this is like 1, this is 1 over x. S times s squared. This is minus 1. So we go again. That will give us minus ln x over s plus, now don't forget our dx is there. Now if you differentiate, if you integrate this, you know we just did that here now. See, we just, and the final result is what? Minus 1 over s. So we just integrated 1 over s squared. See it here. 1 over s squared, which is this. 1 over s squared will give us minus 1 over 2. Because you turn it to this, you add 1 to the power, the result, you use it to divide it. So the result is minus 1. That is why we're having minus x here. And when you add 1 to minus 2, you have minus 1. So which means this one now will give us minus, the result will be minus 1 over x, then plus c. Then I believe we can write our answer now. So our answer will now be equal to, so the answer will now be equals to minus ln x over x, then plus minus 1 over s plus c. So this is our answer. Is that clear in the build? Is that clear in the building? Is that clear in the build? Hope you got it flow. You got it. You got it. You got it flow. You got it. You got it. You got it flow. I hope we got it flow. So you want us to repeat that question, right? Let's share the live. Let's go. Let's share the live. Let's go. I got you in the building. We got you in the building. So we are trying it one more time. We are trying this one more time. Let's go one more time. Let's go one more time. Let's go one more time. One more time, one more time, one more time. One more time, one more time, one more time. Got you in the building. One more time. One more time, one more time, one more time. Got you in the building. So, okay. Thank you, my amiable moderator, Chief Baby in the building. So, let's go. Here, I said we can split it. We can split this as integral of ln x then into 1 over s squared dx. I just splitted this here. So since you believe with me, then we can now say let u equals to ln x. When you differentiate the u ds is going to give you 1 over x. When you differentiate ln, the result is 1 over x. So if that is the case, you make the u the subject of formula. So the u will be dx over x. Just take this here. So that is that. So we need to find the v. The v is the remaining expression, which is this. S squared dx. I said before you integrate, to make it simpler, you can say s raised to power minus 2 dx. You can now say integrate through. You have v, when you integrate the v, you have v equals to, when you integrate this, the result is going to be x minus, you add 1 to 2 minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. So the result is minus 1 divided by minus 1. So v will now be minus x minus 1. This is what you have, which can now be minus 1 over x. So now if that is the case, we know v, we know the u, we know u. So those are the three things you are looking for. We are looking for v, we are looking for u, and we are looking for the v, and they are completed. Now what we need to do is to substitute them in this formula. This is integration by part. So from, can I say is equals to, so what is our u? U is ln x. What is our v? V is minus 1 over x. Then minus integral v my v is minus 1 over x. Then the v, the u, see the u here. The u is what? ds over x. So instead of writing the u, we are writing ds over x. So we cannot say equals to minus times, we can say minus ln s over s. Then what else? Then ln s over s minus times minus, that is positive. Then we are now having the integral of 1 times dx. That is minus times minus is positive already. 1 times dx, s times x over s squared. Then we can now have it as plus c. Okay, I've not integrated. So we have minus so we are having minus ln x over s, then plus integral of s minus 2 dx. So that is another way of writing it. So we can now write the integrate now and write the answer. So it's going to be equals to minus ln x over x, then plus when you integrate this, it's going to give you x. When you add 1 to minus 2, the result is minus 1 divided by minus 1, then plus c. So the final result will be equals to minus ln s over x. Then this minus will multiply, they become minus x minus 1. So this, you can leave your answer like this, or you move further and you do this. That will be equal to minus ln x over x, then minus 1 over x. If you like, you can find LCM. S, you have minus ln x minus 1. If you like, you can bring minus outside. You have ln s plus 1 over x. So anyone, whether you leave your answer here or here or here, you get the answer. But this seems neater. This seems neater. I got it, Flo. We got it, Flo. Let's share the life. I see you on the board. So let's solve the last one. Let's solve the last one. We can do JAMB 1 or 2 questions. Then we'll call it a day. Call it a day. So we have to find ln x dx. Integral of ln s dx. So got it. Can someone try? If you are in the building, try the one you are seeing on the board. Integrate ln s dx. Lay your hand on this. Let's go. Lay your hand on it. Let's go. Lay your hand on it. Let's go. Lay your hand on it. Do you want to try, or we should solve it? Wait or solve. Wait or solve. Why do we not have a follower today? What's pumping? What's pumping, guys? Are you trying that? Okay, I'm ready. I'm waiting. Should I solve or wait? Let's go. Should we solve or wait? Should I solve or wait? Solve or wait? Let's go. Should we solve it or wait? Solve or wait? Should I solve it or I should wait? Are you there? Solve or wait? Solve or wait? Integrate ln s dx. Ln s dx. Ln s dx. Entirely flow. Ln s dx. Ln s dx. Okay, let's solve. So this is what we're having. This can be you are looking for which one is u, which one is v, which one is u, which one is v. You can write this as integral of ln x and 1. I hope you see ln x and 1. So if that is the case, you can say u equals to ln x du dx. You know, we can't say u is 1. If you use u as 1, it's going to give you 0. And at the end of the day, you got nowhere. You have to be wise in choosing. So du dx, this will give us 1 over x. So making du the subject of formula, just take this here. So you have dx over x. So our dv is equal to 1. When you integrate both sides, you have it as what? dv. When you integrate dv, you have it as v. Equals to when you integrate 1, you have it as x. So this is 1 dx rather. So when you integrate constant, you have to put x with it. So now we know our v, we know our this is du. We know our du and we know u. So don't forget our formula that says that when you have two functions multiply each other, the u dv, the result is what? uv minus integral of v du. So that is our formula. We are going to apply the formula to now solve. So which is equals to our u. Our u is ln x. Our v is x. Then that is multiplied by s minus integral of x. What is our du? Du is what? Du is dx over x. You can see that s cancel s. S cancel s. We are left with, so this is ln x, then minus integral of dx. So because s cancel s, so at the end of the day, when you integrate ln x, when you integrate ds, the result is s plus integration. So this is the result. When you integrate ln s, it's going to be s ln s minus s plus c. Is that clear? Is that clear? Repeat or continue? Repeat or continue? Repeat or continue? Repeat or continue? Continue. Repeat or continue? Repeat or continue? Repeat. So I'm going to repeat for the last time. Repeat for the last time. So here we go. Here we go. So here is our u, here is our dv. Don't forget our formula. U dv is equal to uv minus integral of v du. So this is our formula. That is our formula. So in differentiator you call it product rule. In differentiation you call it product rule. But once it comes under integration, it's no longer a product rule. It's called integration by parts. Integration by parts. So now our u, so our u now, u will be equal to what? Ln x. And I said du dx. Du dx, when you differentiate ln x, is 1 over x. So you got it, you got the flow. Then you have our dv. dv is 1 dx, or you just say ds. So when you integrate both sides, the result will be v equals to s. Now that I'm able to, I got the value of v, the value of u, and the value of okay, I've not finished this one. So let's make the u the subject of formula. The u will just take this one here. That is dx over x. Now let's apply the formula. So we are now saying is equal to, what is our u? Our u is ln x multiplied by, what is v? V is x. This is the negative minus the integral of, what is our v? X. Then what is our du? Look at du here. Du is ds over x. So dx over x. So s cancel s. We have equals to ln x, that is s ln x. This time this s ln x will now be minus integral of dx. So which is s ln x minus, when you differentiate ds, the result is when you integrate ds rather, the result is x, then plus integrating constant, or constant of integration. I hope this is clear now. 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 So what we gonna do? I see you, Miss Richie, in the building. How you doing? How you doing? Just came in. Good. Come again, K. This is our second time. Good that you are good, oh. So this is different. This is the integrating by parts. We are having two functions multiply each other. Two functions multiply each other. ds and dx. 1 ds. So this is it. You have to use integration by parts when it's come to integration. But on that differentiation, it is called product rule. Now we are saying if our u is ln x, when you differentiate ln x, the u dx is going to give us 1 over x. You make the u the subject of formula. So from here, when you cross multiply, the u is ds over x. Then the remaining one, which is dx, we are saying dv equals to ds. When you integrate both sides, when you integrate dv, it gives you v. When you integrate ds, it gives you x. Now that you know x, if you look at the formula, we only need the u, V, and U. We've gotten U, we have gotten the U, and we have gotten V. We just insert them. So when U is link X, and which we have written here, and V is X, which we have written here. So negative, negative, the symbol, the symbol. So what we have? V is X. That's why we replace here as S. The U is dx over S. What we are seeing here. That's why we replace the U by dx over X. Now you can see that X cancel X. So we are left with ds. So there's this sign again that says we should differentiate. When you integrate ds, you get S. Then you include integrate, you include C. Constant of integration. Constant of integration. Have Miss Richie, how are you? How are you? I hope you are not awake to go on. So let's see our JAMB where we stopped yesterday. Let's see. Let's solve like 5 questions. And let's solve like 5 questions. Let's even dance first. Sleep on the come. Let's do the ginger first. Let's do the ginger. Who is in the building? Who is in the building? Let's do the ginger first.
And I've been living fast life, but I see it in slow. Oh no, and you see my lifestyle, I got G's in the logo. See many people there outside where they feed man's oboe. Oh no, and me I stand the defender like Joseph Yobo. But girl say she want
If you have questions, you can drop it. So let's just know we solve integration by part today.
I'm not capping. Can you see drip pull? I'm not catching. I'm not faking this, not fugazi. You see these feelings, I'm not catching. I'm a quest and feel, I just want it. Happiness. If I run on my business, la la la, you will like to. La la la, you like to. Happiness. If I run on my business, la la la, you will like to. La la la, you will like to. If be the reason why your baba wanna jealous me. If you want to take up serious, I do touch speed. No fit to resonate, I'm on a different frequency. I don't think it's necessary. I be done with somebody that could do like me. When I feel like Musala coming off the right wing, I cut to your defender, you know need to tell me. I'm a horse, finesse. And you know send me a must not.
Is Finish picture Buju. That is okay, finance. Finance picture Buju. So is FINESSE. Picture FT Buju BUJU. If I run on my business, I know you will like to. I get what you like to. Happiness. If I run on my business, I know you will like to. I get what you like to. Okay. Let me see if I will get another question. Should we solve JAMB or we find another question to solve under integration by part? Integration by part. Or we go to JAMB question. Okay, JAMB. Let's so let's start from where we stop.
Anybody will want like you, then they come down when you know I'll be right beside you, like the wall of Jericho. They don't know, they don't know, they don't know what's going on. Wanna kiss you, wanna kiss you, wanna kiss you, baby.
So when we stopped yesterday, we stopped at
getting the time.
simplify.
You should know I got you,
Simplify.
and you don't need to get me to.
I'll
I'll be right beside you in anything that you do. If you ever need saving, I will be running to you, running to you. I'll be running to you, running to you. Anywhere that you go to, running to you.
Let's go.
Running to you,
Baba.
running
Labuta.
to you.
Bata. Labuta.
Anywhere that you go to.
Bata. Labuta. Bata. Labuta. Let's go.
When I'm looking for trouble, it's cause I know that I got you. Wanting to face everybody, and it's because of you. And anytime that I'm out of control, you never let go. You're like this,
I got you a berry. Hey,
I'll be right there.
a berry, berry.
I never small, but I'm mighty, and I go
Running
run
for you.
and anybody ways I be here, no for you, pull it, I be alright. And if I ever need
TJ Laplace. You made me remember my university day. Laplace. You see all this one. So we can do something. On this when the JAMB bites and the people sitting for West Africa Senior Secondary School certificate examination, then can be looking at deep things. For now, let's just limit ourselves on the question that JAMB can bring and WAEC can bring. You got it. I got the flow. TJ in the building. See you. Laplace. I remember those days. School doesn't take it easy on anybody. You got to sweat. You need to burn night candle. If you don't have means to electricity, it's not easy. It will take away your sleep. It will take your time. It will take your heart. Everything is going to be exam. I don't want to have carryover. You don't want to have carryover. It wasn't easy. It's crazy. So let's solve this. We can only simplify this by rationalization. We have root 5, 7 over 3 plus root 7 multiplied by 3 minus root 7, 3 minus root 7 over 3 minus root 7. So when this cancel each other is 1, we are back to initial position. You are back to, I see you, a very Richie in a building. So I think, let me find black marker. This marker is out of it. I think I still have one in my pocket. So now, can you see the one I wrote on the board? Yes. So this is, you rationalize by conjugate. Conjugate means the opposite of the denominator, which is putting, if you're having positive at the center, you change it to negative. If you're having negative at the center, you change it to positive. That is how we roll. Now, let's multiply. 5 times 3, that is 15. 5 times minus 7, that is minus 5 root 7. 3 times 7, root 7 times 3, that is plus 3 root 7. Root 7 times minus root 7, that is minus root 49. Divided by, when you see this and this is a difference of 2 square. All you need to do is to say 3 square minus into root 7 all square. Then we're having something in common. We have 15 minus 5 root 7 plus 3 root 7. You are owing 5 naira and you want to pay 3 naira out of it. What remains? We are left with 2 root 7. When you find the square root of 49 is 7. All over 3 square is 9. Minus square cancel square root. We are left with 7. So at the end of the day, 15 minus 7, that is 8, right? That is 8 minus 2 root 7, then divided by 2. You can factorize 2 out. When you factorize 2 out, you are left with 4. That is 4 times 2. That will give you 8. Minus, you have taken 2 outside, that is root 7. So over the 2 here, can I say 2 cancel 2? Therefore, the final answer is 4 minus root 7. Is that clear? Repeat or continue. Repeat or continue. Repeat or continue. Repeat or continue. Repeat it or continue. Repeat it or continue. Repeat it or continue. Repeat it or continue. Jonah favorite, I got you on the building. Jonah favorite, got you on the building. Jonah favorite, I got you on the building. Jonah favorite, I got you on the building. Got you on the building. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Again, again. Again, again. Again, again. Let's go. So, we say 5 plus root 7 over 3 plus root 7. You multiply by the conjugate of this, which is 3 minus root 7 over 3 minus 7. So this first step is this clear. The first step is that clear. The rationalization. You know you are having, there is a positive here. Now I've changed it to negative. So because we have to multiply, do the rationalization, my conjugate, yes. Because when you take this, the conjugate of this, you use it to multiply numerator and denominator. That is rationalization. So this first step, I want to believe that I have not done anything. I just use the conjugate of this to multiply numerator and denominator. So the next step is to open the bracket. So let me write it out. We are having 5 plus root 7, open, close, open, 3 minus root 7. That's all. Divided by this. Look at it. If you have a square minus b square, so the result will be a plus b and a minus b. So if you look at this and this, what are you seeing? Is it not the same thing? We are saying a plus b. This in this case, this is a, this is b. Here you are having the repetition of the same value. 3 minus, but it's negative that is separating it. So it's a different square. So instead of multiplying, instead of wasting my time in multiplying, I will just follow this. I will square this, I will square this minus square this. So that will what will give me the result. So now I don't need to open, I don't need to do this one. This one waste my time. I'll just say here there is difference of 2 square. That is 3 square minus root 7 all square. So this result, if you expand it, it will give you the result of this thing here. So now let's open the bracket and see what we got. how much you got. That's you. You want to rent a room? You want to rent a room? Una dey shout repeat. If you like, no go hustle. The thing is no dey enter you, no find your way. The puppy. I don't know, some people they don't listen to what the host is saying. You don't have to drop that here. If they want to say repeat, let them tell repeat. You don't need it now. Let those people that need it. For you have done your own and you are having your result. You are having your paper, your certificate. Let those people that don't have it yet study hard and have it. Once they have it, let them do with it what they want to do with it. So it's none of our business whether they are getting it or they are not getting it. So let them try to get something to pass their exam. That is our focus. So now let's open. We are saying 5 times 3 15, 5 times minus root 7 minus 5 root 7. Then we have made use of this. You go to the second term. Root 7 times 3, that is plus 3 root 7 plus 3 root 7. Okay, we are still in shape. Then plus root 7 times minus root 7, that is minus root 49 divided by, when you square 3, that gives you 9, minus square cancel square root, that is 7. So from here we can say is equals to, this is 15. When you find the square root of 49, that is 7, minus 7. When you subtract 3 from 5, because you are having a depth of minus 5 and you are paying 3 after of it, that is minus 2 root 7 divided by 9 minus 7, 2. So this will give us 7 minus 4 minus 7, 15 minus 7 rather, 15 minus 7, that will give us 8 minus 2 root 2 over 2. Something is common, 2 is common. When you take 2 outside, you are left with 4 minus root 2. Because when you open the bracket, 2 times 4, 8. 2 times minus root 2, that is 2 root 2. No, root 2 root 7 rather, not 2. 2 root 7. 2 root 7, then over 2. So 2 cancel 2, the final answer will be 4 minus root 7. So that is how we roll. That is how we roll. We got it. That is how we roll. We got it. That is how we roll. We got it. That is how we go. We got it. That is how we roll. No, it's okay. I'm just saying. The puppy, we are together. I got you. We are in this together. I got you. The puppy in the build. Who is in the? Are you just coming in? Divine grace. Divine grace. We've repeated this. Repeat. So I'm going to upload the video. You can watch the video. Let's go. Got in the build. So let's solve one more question. We call it a day. One more question. Let's solve one more question. Thank you. Fidelity. Are you a Fidelity bank? So the next question we have here is to make P the subject, R the subject of formula. After this, you say pi. After this, you say pi for today. If P is equal to root RS cube, so that's S cube over T express R in terms of P, S, and T. We need to make R the subject. Oh, we are normally come on live by between 10 and 11, depends on when I come back from work. Between 10 and 11. So now, first thing first, This is what we want to solve. We want to make R the subject of formula. So how do we go about it? Is to square both sides. When you square both sides, then this is what you have. This one becomes p square. Square both sides. Square cancel square root. We are left with r s cubed over t. So this is over 1. When you cross multiply, you have r s cubed is equal to p square t. So you divide through by s cubed. So this cancel this. Therefore, r equals to p square t over s raised to power 3. That is how we roll. Are you carrying? This is how we roll. So guys, I shall end it here. I'm also tired a bit. As I'm solving, my eyes are closing. My eyes are closing. So any question? Okay. Any question? Oh no. Anybody wey wan fight you? I'm tired. Let me play one match and go. Staphylococcus. They wanna be the Julius. They wanna be the Pharaoh.
On your screen. Hi.
Good morning.
It's
First thing
evening
first,
here.
I just
It's
gave you a
evening
follow.
here.
I
Okay,
just
I will
gave you a
follow you
follow.
back.
Thank you. I got it through.
Guys, please help me double tap on your screen. While double tapping, please don't forget, just follow each other. While double tapping, guys, follow each other. I have to mute the other co-hosting, abi whatever, so that you people can hear me clearly. Please, guys, double tap and follow each other. Double tap and follow each other. Guys, let me win this match. I beg you. Yours is just to follow each other. Bring more friends here. Share the live video. Please, guys, bring more friends here. Share the live video. Your own is just to follow each other. Just follow anybody you are seeing here. Follow each other, guys. Guys, let's go. Please help me double tap on your screen. Oh, he's winning me already. Please, guys, don't let my coming here be in vain. Oh, don't let my matching be in vain. Oh, please, guys. Why doing
Thank
that?
you
Why
guys.
double tapping? Just follow anybody
Thank
you
you
are seeing
guys.
here.
Everybody,
Hello.
what you need to do is tap your screen for 5 seconds. Ba, 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 ba,
I
ba,
am
ba.
fine.
3
I am
points.
fine. Yes, please follow each other. Follow anybody you are seeing here. You can get friends. Though people you are seeing here might be small, but once you are following each other like this, double tapping like this, before you know, people will be much here. That's how they do it. So just before, even if you want to leave, make sure you gain friends, at least 10 friends before leaving here. That's why I say you should double tap so that other people can join us. Double tap, guys, so that other people can join us. Where are you from? I'm from Edo State. I'm from Edo State. Please double tap. Double tap. Please double tap on your screen. Let's get like to 1,000 guys. Let's get one like to 1K. Donut, you are welcome again. Dan dollar, you are welcome. Thank you for coming. Please double tap on your screen. Follow anybody you are seeing here. Don't just come and go. Don't this are way you waste one here. Don't let them be just there in vain though. Just follow anybody you are seeing here before you leave. I know you don't want to stay in my life. You don't like my life. But follow anybody you are seeing here before you go.
Thank
You
you,
don't like to
guys.
be in vain though. Double
Appreciate.
tap.
See you in the field.
Thank you so much, Funny
Thank you.
Judas. Thank you
God
so
bless.
much.
Thank you.
Guys,
God
please, I don't know what to boost this
God
match.
bless.
Oh.
Thank
I
you.
don't know what I've been
God bless.
playing match. I don't know what
Thank
to
you.
boost it to. But if I go to other people's life, I see that it's gifts, roses that boost this life match. Please guys, help me boost this life match and also follow each other. While doing that, it doesn't stop you from following each other. Anybody you see here that just joined, just click on the person profile, follow, and the person will follow you back because the person is also looking for a friend. Romeo, you are welcome. Please, I left before. I don't know what happened to my phone though. I don't know what happened. Mistakenly, I wanted to disconnect the Romeo. I wanted to disconnect the co-host thing with the other guy, the other girl, and I don't know what happened next. Thank you so much, Romeo. Thank you so much, guys. Please follow it. Yes, you are doing the right thing. Ayo, you are doing the right thing. Follow and tag. While following, double tap. Once you double tap, other people will be joining us. That double tapping attracts more viewers. Double tapping attracts more people. Double tapping attract more people. Double tap and other people will join us. Once they join us, you follow and you tag. Follow and you tag. Follow and you tag. That's just it. Please, why double tapping? Help me win this match. My spit don dry and I never get any this thing. Romeo, thank you. God bless you. Please guys, help me win this match. The time is up, almost up. Please guys, I beg you, help me win this match. Don't let my coming on live be in vain. I beg you guys. Please send me gifts or double tap on your screen. I don't know what boosting the. Oh, it's almost time. I don't know what to boost it to. If it's double tap, if it's gifts, I don't know. Just do anything you need to do. Thank you so much. Thank you so much on the like. Please, before you leave, I know you will come and go. Before you will leave, guys, grab anybody you are seeing here and tag the person. The person will follow you back. Double tap if you want to stay. Double tap so that other people can join us. Please encourage me. Don't just leave here and run to other people's life. Encourage me too. I'm a human being. There's hope. There is hope. Guys, please. Guys, please. Help me double tap. Help me. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Please keep double. Please, I need water. Please keep double tapping. Romeo, please. I'm very sorry. I'm coming back. Just please keep double tapping. I need
In
water.
theory,
Please. Don't leave, oh, I beg. Help me double
in
tap. I want other
theory,
people to join me. I want other people to join
in
me.
theory, in theory.
Guys, please, if you are just
When
coming, you are
theory,
welcome. Please help me double tap on
just
your.
take it follow.
Don't leave here and go to other people's life
Just take
just
it
because they
follow.
are much. Just let
Pray,
other people come here too. We can actually
pray.
catch our own cruise here. We can
Just get
multiply
me
again
follow.
also. Thank you
Pray
so
and just
much,
get
guys.
me
Please
follow.
encourage me now.
That's it,
You
love.
guys don't want me to be coming
That's
live.
it, love. Get me
I
follow.
encourage other people. I go to other people's life. I
That's it,
encourage
love.
them. Oh, please, you people should
I hope you
encourage
follow
me.
back.
Encourage me.
I hope you follow back. Thank you,
Romeo,
love.
please. I want to get water. I'll be back soon.
Allah
I'll
be
be back.
later.
Just help me double tap on
Let me
your
send you a
screen.
follow.
Emmanuel, you're welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Emmanuel, you're welcome. I want to get water. Please, guys, don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave my life. don't live my life, guys. Please encourage me. Guys, please encourage me. Let me win this match. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. God bless you. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. God bless you. Romeo, thank you so much. Romeo, thank you so much. Please, guys, I'll be back. I need to take water. I will be back. Yeah, I'm back. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. Romeo, thank you. Romeo, please gift me. Oh, I want to win this match.
See you. Beauty.
I've been talking and nobody, it's not good though. Nobody got come here, come stay though. You just
Let's
come.
go.
I will see that 20 views. No. Just 10 to 1 or 2. It's not fair. Now people should encourage me too. I go to other people's life to encourage them too. Guys, please encourage me. Oh, you need water too. Okay, go and take water now. Go and take water. It doesn't stop you from being here now. Go and take water. Me, I've been talking though. I've been talking. They will come and go. They don't want to encourage me. And me, I used to encourage other people. If I say I should come live now, just sit at something. Just okay, man. Romeo, you are very funny. I wish I can give you. Take it here. I haven't had many in the fridge. I have a lot in the fridge, but it's pure water, not can water. I know people like you drink can water.
Set it down. Set it down.
Bottled water, but
I'm gonna take it.
I don't drink bottled
Set it
water.
down.
It's pure water I can afford, and it's pure water I am drinking.
Set it down.
Guys, please bring up a topic. It's not just life. It's not just gifting. It's not just gifting. It's not just double tapping. Not just following each other. Let's just bring up any topic. Ask me anything you want to know about me. Anything at all, I will answer. Emmanuel, this for you. This for you. This for you. Thank you.
Nigeria. I'm in Lagos City. Nigeria.
Emmanuel, please.
Lagos
Romeo, please
City.
follow Emmanuel. Emmanuel, please follow Romeo. Please, so
I am in.
here. Please follow each other.
I'm in Lagos
Follow
City.
each other. Oh wow, you like my hair. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But I want to cut it. I want to cut it. Oh, I don't like it. I want to cut it. There's no money to make hair. No money to do anything. The only money I spend is for subscribing, because I like being on TikTok. Even though I don't have friends, or I don't have gifters, or I don't have people that talk to me when I come here. I just like being here. Oh, Emmanuel, thank you so much. Romeo, thank you so much for making me win this match. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys. You want to rematch?
I want to sleep. I want to go and sleep.
What? You want to rematch?
Oh yeah, let's do one more. No. I want to go and sleep. I want to go and sleep.
Okay, bye.
I'm going to work this morning.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Tomorrow again. See you tomorrow again. Drop where you are watching from. Let's give you a shout out before I go. Drop where you are watching from. Let's give you a shout out before I go. So damn tired. I'm damn tired. I'm damn tired. Oh, Castina State, I am in the building. Dami from Johnny King. Hey Johnny King. Hey Johnny King building. But I'm feeling like that is not your name where you are watching from. You can see that I'm already sleepy, sir. Oh, that means it's Lagosian. That means it's Lagosian. Guys, let's call it a day today. I got to sleep. That means your face show your shoe shine, you got it done. Hey Jacqueline, your face show. That means your face show your shoe shine, you got it, king. You got. Hey, Jen. Casino State. You have your me. Bye bye.